Want to welcome everyone here on this beautiful Wednesday evening to this 2-7 matchup. Slightly underway, a couple pitches in between High Y and Hexx. That one by Jimmy Moretti, leading the game off with a single here for Hexx. High Y, the 2 seed, Hexx, the 7 seed here in the A bracket. A bracket seeds 1 through 8. In our Forest Park Men's Major League Softball Mondays and Wednesdays. Coming at you live from Field 1, brought to you by Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I'm Adam Cumby here in the press box as Evans hits that one up the middle, throws to Travis, off balance to first. KJ with the pick, but safe at first. So Moretti cut down at first. Evans reaches on the fielder's choice, and here's Jordan Dean. Good quick reaction on the mound from Mann. Threw it across. Travis coming towards his right. Weight shifting just away from first, so he couldn't get too much on that. Still fairly close at first, but Evans with plenty of speed to beat it out as that one hit into left center. Over, can't make the catch is Jazz. Gets it in quickly. That's going to be 1 run in on a double from Jordan Dean. So quick run across after a quick out, 1 on, 1 out, 1 in. Here comes Tom Higgins. So you've got Michael on Facebook, Antonio on Twitch. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone, for joining us as the viewers are trickling in for this one. As Higgins hits this one into center, right at Cha-Cha, makes the catch, tagging to third. A good throw over to third, slightly off, pulling Vino off the throw home, but it can't be picked up by Leo. So a good aggressive turn there from Jordan Dean. He's in to score on the sacrifice. So 2 outs, but great base running there from Jordan Dean, drawing the throw from Vino. Vino got it in there. Leo couldn't come up with it. And that brings another run across for Hexx. So they've got a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. He was definitely moving. The good recovery by Vino at third, too. Pulled off the bag, kind of caught off guard everybody that Dean was coming around third and was not stopping. As Al Rice hits that one foul into his bench for strike 3. Checking the environment around him, flips the bat over to his bench, and that's going to do it for the top of the first. But Hexx gets 2 across early. High Y coming up, looking to answer in the bottom of the first. Good observation from one of our chatters. Playing High Y, you definitely know you want to get on the board early. It's been a very strong, very successful season so far. We're going to get a roster correction. So Jazz leading things off. That one up the middle, fires across to first. Close play. He's going to be out. Unemphatic call there, but the out at first for number 1. So man up, not ready. Laughter. That one up off the pitcher. Gets him back for the pitch. Reaches first on the single. Moretti checking his fingers. That one hit hard off the bat of man. So 1 on, 1 out. Travis up right now. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention early on the high Y, high sock swag going on. One of the best parts of broadcasting a high Y game. There's a strike to Travis. There's a ball. Got some absolutely beautiful weather here tonight. Almost caught off guard at first. Got a lot of humidity here lately, so nice non-muggy night with a cool breeze. And this open patch of land, these softball fields. Travis hits that one right at Pops, knocks it down, fires it across to first. Nice play from Pops Alejandro at short to get Travis. Man up to second on the 6-3 ground out. Here comes KJ. Should be fun back and forth at short between Travis and Pops here in this one. Ball there to KJ. Nice pitch from Moretti. KJ hits that one into left field. Man across around third to score. RBI single for KJ. Gets high Y on the board with 2 outs. Here's Chris. Ball inside. Chris hits this one into left, a couple steps in, makes the catch for out number 3. But high Y gets one back to answer after 1 inning. Correction on the score bug on the screen. That was the bottom of the first. After 1 inning, it's 2-1 Hexx with the lead. They're coming up. So Rob Scahill getting things started off here in the top of the 2nd inning for Hexx. 1-run lead, hits that one off the hands of man all the way into center field. Cha-Cha fires it back into Travis. That's a leadoff single for Scahill. Gave that one a ride. Picked up speed off his hands. Number 2, Ben up right now, takes a ball off the plate. Hammers this one into right at JMO, just in front of JMO. Fires it into Travis quickly. And that's going to be first and third here, nobody out. So Morris Greco up right now, first and third. Mike Greco on deck. 3-0 count. Don't want to load the bases here. And that's ball 4. Might not want to, but you did. Nobody out here. First 3 batters of the inning reaching base. And here comes Mike Greco. Bases loaded. Nobody out. That one off the plate. Pitches aren't missing by a lot. There's a strike. Ball inside. Hits this one through the hands of KJ. Still a chance for the play at first. Flips it over to 1. KJ frustrated with himself, but a good job by Jake backing him up. Keeps that ball from going into the outfield. So Mike Marola stepping in right now. Unfortunate break for high Y, but good job backing up by Jake to keep things in check. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Right in the well. Marola hits this one into left, right at Jazz. We're going to have a tag. He's going to fire it home. Cut off. Smart play there. Looked like he was throwing through, but Chris was right there to cut that one off. So another run in. Morris holds at second on the sac fly. Here's Pops Alejandro up with 2 outs. Takes a ball off the plate. That's deep, ball 4, so runners on first and second, and not what you want for high Y. They're back to the top of the lineup, and here's the pitcher, Jimmy Moretti. Moretti hits that one over to Chris. Chris fires to Travis for 1. There was already 2 outs. Thought there was 2 outs, but usually feel like they're a lot more in the game than I am. So 2 runs across, but the threat is over on the ground out from Moretti. Chris to Travis, 6-10. So we head to the bottom of the second inning. High Y holds Hexx holds a 4-1 lead over High Y. High Y coming up. Couple walks in that inning, so you've got to be happy with the fact that you were able to fairly limit the damage. Leading things off here for High Y, we've got Cha-Cha, then Vino and J-Mo. There's a strike. Nice pitch from Moretti. Cha-Cha Tomahawks that one just past the left fielder. Slides, takes an unnecessary risk. Cha-Cha around second. He's hoofing it around third. Oh, my. Watch him run. That's 4 bases for Cha-Cha. What would have been a routine single just in front of the left fielder. He slid, and it kicked over him all the way into the outfield. And by the time that ball bounced, Cha-Cha was already around second. So that's 1 run back for High Y, and here comes Vino. That was next level speed from Cha-Cha on that one. 4 bases on a ball that hits the lip of between the infield and the outfield. Vino hits that one to third. Throw over to first. Good throw to get him. So 5-3 for the first out of the inning. Here comes J-Mo, the right fielder. Still absolutely mesmerized by Cha-Cha's wheels. I think it's more impressive that he stumbled around second, still regained his footing, and was able to score without a throw. Flat pitch there to J-Mo. Hits this one into left center. That one's going to find the gap and some legs. Carry past. Left fielder slides to knock it down. J-Mo around second. J-Mo being waved around third. He's going to be held. A late hold there, but a good read from J-Mo. Good call from the third base coach. So 1 out triple there from J-Mo. Hammered that one in to the gap, and here comes the second baseman, Jake. Hits this one into right field. That should be deep enough to bring the run in. So tagging from third is J-Mo. Close play, but he's across. Another run in for High Y on the sacrifice fly RBI. Here comes Leo. Agreed, Peoria Matt over on Twitch. That was very close. That swipe tag, a lot closer than it looked like on the initial tag, but a good throw in. Plenty of muster on it. So we've got Mel over on Facebook cheering on High Y, tuning in at a good time. High Y with 2 runs across in this inning, 2 outs right now. Leo up batting, 4-3 score. Chasing 1, a good answer from High Y this bottom of the second inning. 3-1 count here to Leo. Base is empty. Leo hits that one up the middle for a single to Marola. So we're gonna get a runner. So Leo with the 2-out single. I believe Huff running for Leo over at first. Jazz hits this one into center, tailing over to Marola. It's down. Throw over to third, high off the fence. It's going to be close at home. Makes the catch, the slide, the tag. He said he missed him on the tag under it. Good wheels there from Huff. Bang, bang play there. Good throw in at home. So 2 outs, another run in. We're all tied up. Here's Mann with a runner on second. Can we go to New York to look at that one? Very close, but I actually think I agree from my perspective where it was. Is that one hammered over to third, picked cleanly, thrown over to first, high, jogging towards the bag with the bat in his hand, and then a high throw tipped off the first baseman's hands. Jazz comes in to score as he never stopped running. Mann on first on the air. So a run in, another run in. High Y takes the lead here in an eventful bottom of the second. Started to say something. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Travis up, 2 outs, 3 runs in on the inning. 4 runs in on the inning. Oh, what I was saying about the slide, though, from my perspective, it did look like he got in under the slide. Real good throw, real good catch. But it looked like he tagged him a little high on the body, and the legs came through early. But once again, don't take my word for it. I have the vision of 1.5 functional eyeballs up here. Travis hits this one high to the right side. It's going to get foul out of play. Big inning for High Y right now. Way to our left is the pitcher, Moretti, to Smith. Smith up the middle, right off the hands of Moretti. Smith hoofing it to first. It's a close play, but he's out. Good hustle from Travis after Moretti knocked it down, but an even better play from Moretti to stick with it. Fire it over to first for out number 3. But 4 runs across for High Y after 2 innings. They've got a 1-run lead. It's 5-4 High Y. It's funny, it's football season. The Bears play their first game under Matt Eberflus this Sunday. The hits principle in that entire last half inning from High Y, basically just a product of hustle. So very thematic week here at the Park District of Forest Park, just outside of Chicago. We've got Brian Evans leading things off for Hexx here in the 3rd inning. Evans reached first on a fielder's choice in the first, scored a run, hits that one into left, right at Jazz, squats down to make the catch for out number 1. Jordan Dean up to bat now with a double in the first. Really got the hustle train started in this game, taking the extra base as it was unexpected. That one hammered off the hands of Vino. Vino chasing it as he knocked it all the way to the fence. Jordan Dean with another double. Someone's hungry. That's a double-double for Jordan Dean here today. So 1 out, runner on second. Tom Higgins up right now, flew out to center in the first. That's a good one from Matt. Can't spell hits without High Y. At least a couple letters from it. That one hit just in front of Cha-Cha in center field. Gets it in quickly. Dean in to score. We're all tied back up on the RBI single from Higgins. Al Rice hits a fly ball into left center. That one into the Bermuda Triangle between short left and center. Travis Smith chasing it back. Jazz and Cha-Cha coming in. Neither one able to make that one. So Rice frustrated with himself, threw the bat down on the fly ball, but still able to reach first as that one bloops just between the three defenders for High Y. Runners on first and second, one out, one in so far in this inning. Rob Scahill up to bat right now. Hits that one down the right field line and just foul by a couple inches. Good look from Scahill. Unfortunate result. Scahill again to the right side, off the hand of Jake into right field. J-Mo up with it, fires it to third. Vino knocks it down to hold Rice at third base. So Higgins in to score. Rice over to third. Scahill into second with an RBI, and Hexx retakes the lead. Ben up to bat right now. Rob Scahill with a couple big hits for Hexx early on. That one up the middle. Smith knocks it down, picks it up. Another run across, 7-5 now Hexx. Rice in to score. Scahill over to third. Ben on one. Morris Greco up, number 11. Man with the ball. High into left field. Jazz chasing it back. Over the shoulders. Can't make the catch. Scahill in to score. Ben over to third. Had to hold up in case that one was caught. Jazz got to it, but just a little bit too far off the fingertips. Good ride from Morris Greco. We're going to get a timeout here as High Y gets together and talks. I know we had Canada earlier. Arkansas. We've got Las Vegas watching, checking in. Want to thank everyone for joining us over on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Want to thank our sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, for helping support our broadcasts out here. So we are all set back and ready to go. Mike Greco at home hits this one into left field. Can't make a play. 2 runs coming across to score as Mo right on Ben's back pocket. Just a couple feet behind. Mike Greco with a 2 RBI single. Good base running from Mo Greco. Here comes Mike Marola. Mike hits that one just between Chris and Travis. Cha-Cha dives to try to knock it down, gets it in quickly. He's going to be second and third, still 1 out. Pops Alejandro up, 2 ducks on the pond. Little poke likely scores them both. 10-5 right now, Hexx with the lead. KJ with a nice catch coming across first base for out number 2. So Pops with the line out. Always impressed by KJ's defense over at first. A vacuum over there. Jamie Moretti hits that one foul to the left side, just past Vino. Just off your screen. See one of my oldest friends, Sarah, over on Facebook. Better than the Cubs game currently. I haven't gotten an update since it was 1-0, and then Paul Goldschmidt hit a home run. So I'm just going to pretend that that's where we are. But thank you, Sarah, for joining us. Welcome to the beautiful Park District of Forest Park. Softball fields, field 1 here, 7501 Harrison. Moretti hits this one into left over to Jazz. Jazz makes the catch, but not before Hexx is able to push across. 6 runs that half inning. In the top of the third, Hexx with a 5-run lead. High Y coming up looking to answer. Always worrisome when they have to check with me to make sure the numbers check out. But I think we are all squared away. Scoreboard with the 10-5 score. Bottom of the third coming up. KJ leading things off here for High Y. I see we've got Sonny over on Twitch. Says, good inning, Hexx. Sonny, good to see you. One of our regulars during the No Glove Nationals tournament. Hung out a lot in the chat. What a marathon that was. 27 games in basically 3 days' time. 4 calendar days, but 2 half days. Did every game here on field 1. There's a strike to KJ from Moretti. KJ tomahawks that into left. That one's down around first. He's going to hold with the single. Good throw in from left field. Leadoff single there from KJ to answer after the big half inning from Hexx. That one hammered into right field again. KJ is going to pause at second. The throw comes into second, but slightly bobbled. So Chris with the single, back-to-back singles here for High Y. Cha-Cha coming up. Had that ball on the lip of the infield, turned it into 4 bases. Yeah, you heard that correct. There's a strike. Just realized as I look down at my defensive sheet, we'll wait on that one as Cha-Cha hits it to Marola in center. KJ stops at third. So everybody with singles, you get a single, you get a single, you get a single. Hot singles in your area. Here comes Vino with the bases juice. Nobody out. So saying, looking down at my defensive sheet, I've got Jazz and Cha-Cha next to each other and left and center for High Y. Haven't seen a lot of Vino this season. Saw him for the first time last week to end our regular season broadcast for our men's major. Had a good single and a nice play at third. Hits that one into right center. Marola can't get to it. Neither player can. Vino into second. Cha-Cha to third. That ball's not going to be played by an infielder. All 3 runners across to score on the RBI double from Vino. Put it where they ain't, and that definitely found some open space. Vino booking it to second base. Cha-Cha didn't look like he planned on stopping. That ball got away from the infield, and an easy 3 runs there for High Y. They cut the deficit They're now chasing 2. It's 10-8 here at the bottom of the third inning. I said on my Facebook post before the game, this one has all the makings for a good old-fashioned slobber knocker, and boy, was I right. So we got Juan with a shout-out for Vino. Very clutch piece of hitting there for the third baseman. That one up the middle. Nice play. Throw to first for the out. Good spin, good footwork. Jamo's going to be cut down for out number 1. So Jake coming up, 1 out, runner on second. There's a strike. Right back at Moretti, knocks it down, throws it to first for out number 2. Good recovery there for Moretti. Sometimes those ones can have a tendency to rattle you. Hit right back at you. You got to find it and make a good throw. There's a runner on second. Vino held, though. So good job, good knocking it down. Good recovery from Moretti. (10-8) ball game right now. 2 outs. Hit high to the left side towards our concession stand, which just closed on Monday. No more slushies and soft serve and popcorn. Oh, my. Not until next season, at least. So wait to get that one back in play. One of the fun caveats of this game, we try to use the same ball from start to finish, unless it is impossible to return. As a rabbit runs across the field right now. We got the ball back. I believe our Ranger, Joel Zavala, saw the Ranger cart hustling over there. Heard some chains. Might have actually went into the concessions cage. We had the good luck bunny run across the field, and we are all set back and ready to go. That one up the middle. Moretti again knocks it down, throws to first, has to be quick with it, and he is for out number 3. So High Y gets 3 back. They're now chasing 2. Hexx coming up. They've got a 10-8 lead coming up in the 4th. 2 real impressive outs from Jimmy Moretti on the mound. Jimmy Moretti, also a fantastic old school Chicago name. So Brian Evans leading things off once again here in the 4th, much like he did in the 3rd. Hits that one right at Travis. Throws it across to KJ. Brian gave it a ride, but hit it to a well-positioned Travis. Not much he could do about that one. Jordan Dean up right now. 2 doubles, 2 runs scored thus far. Very productive day for him. Hits that one high into right center. Jamo over. Jamo makes the catch. Quick 2 outs here for high Y. Here comes Higgins. Higgins over to the left side, over to Jazz. Jazz with it, makes out number 3. So a quick 1-2-3. Higgins not too pleased with himself. Sir will check the fence for damages. After the top of the 4th, high Y able to hold them 1-2-3. They're coming up, chasing 2. They've got a lot of momentum on their side. Let's see what they can do with it here in the bottom of the 4th. So back to the top of the lineup here in the bottom of the 4th. Jazz leading things off. Hits that one over to third. Nice scoop at third. Plays it on the short hop and fires a nice ball across for Scahill for the first out. That one had a lot of topspin on it. Rob with a nice pick and then fired an absolute bullet over to get him. Good wheels from Jazz. Here comes Mann. Hits that one right at Brian Evans, and much like his last half inning, his at bat, same type of play. Evans makes out number 2 with the leaping grab. Travis up after a quick 2 outs, so very similar innings here in the 4th thus far. Smith looking to change that with a hit. There's a strike. Travis hits this one to the left side. Foul. Bounces up against the fence, but stays in play. Looks like we've got a Brian Evans fan out there after that last catch, helping maintain the Hexx lead in this one thus far. A lot of call and response. Heavyweight bout back and forth. Each team throwing haymakers in the 3rd. Hexx putting a couple across in the 4th to retake the lead. Sorry, in the 3rd to retake the lead. Quiet 4th for Hexx. Quiet 4th for high Y so far. Travis looking to change that. Hits that one up the middle, just over the hands of Moretti. Thought about popping them up, but that slight bit of hesitation got on him quickly, and that's a 2-out single from Travis. Big Brian Evans fan. That's what we like to hear. Very fun to watch over at second base. Very reliable over at second base. And in a game where we see a lot of players abuse that right side, Having a reliable second baseman can be a good mental help for the pitcher, knowing that someone's got your back over there. KJ takes a strike. Hits that one into left, floats it just over short, just in front of left. Man with good hustle across third. Throw coming home. KJ now dancing. KJ takes second base as no time was granted. One thing we see from High Y a lot, they're not afraid to take risks like that off the base to try to draw a throw and make something happen. So what started as 2 quick outs now finds runners on second and third. Chris up to bat. Flew out in the first, single and a run scored in the third, looking to push a couple across and tie this bad boy up. That one bounces off the plate. Flat pitch there on the 3-1 count. Chris takes the walk. This is loaded here with 2 outs. It's a pivotal moment right here. See the Brian Evans fan club over on Twitch growing ever so slightly. Cha-Cha up right now. Base is loaded. 2 outs for High Y, chasing 2 in the fourth. Ball just a little bit deep from Jimmy. Cha-Cha with the hip wiggle. Takes a strike there. Chops that one down and fouls it. So 1-2 count. Increases the pressure ever so slightly for Cha-Cha. Tomahawks that one foul to the left side. And that's out number 3. So not what you want there from Cha-Cha. Bases loaded with 2 outs, and had that one been dropped, it was foul anyways. So it is caught by the third baseman for out number 3. Scahill ends the threat. High Y still chasing 2. Hexx with a 10-8 lead here with the top of the 5th coming right up. That strike 2 pitch, little high, little inside. Kind of saw the way he chopped at it, and Moretti on that 1-2 count had a little bit of room to play, came back with the same exact type of pitch and pretty much got the same exact type of result. So with the bases loaded, a good job by Jimmy Moretti putting the screws on there. As Al Rice hits a high, deep fly ball to left, Jazz under it, a couple steps back, makes the catch for out number 1. That one hit into center field, chasing it back, can't make the catch. Over his head, he's over to the infield on the other field. That one comes in. That's going to be a home run for Rob Scahill. Gave that one an absolute ride. well over center field, well over the head of the center fielder from the other field, didn't even move. So after erasing the threat, Hexx answers quickly with a run of their own. They've now got a 3-run lead. So Ben up, nobody on, 1 out, 1 in so far. Hits that one over to short. Chris with it, fires to KJ. KJ can't make the pick. 1 out single for Ben, and here's Morris. Last time Morris was on base, we saw some exceptional wheels from him. Hits that one just between Vino and Chris. Jazz gets it in quickly. Now we've got runners on first and second, and here comes Mike Greco. That one a ball inside. Mike hits that one into left center. No one's going to get to it. It finds the gap. Both men chasing it back. Knocked down by Jazz. Gets it in quickly. Mike's going to stop at third. He has a 2 RBI stand-up triple. So after a quick 1-2-3 inning, Hexx able to withstand the pressure that last half inning, coming back with a vengeance here in the top of the 5th. Quick meeting at the mound for high Y. Mike Marola up. Telling J-Mo to be ready at home on a grounder. Marola hits a fly ball over to center. Huff with it, makes the catch. The run's going to tag and score. So Greco in to score. Marola with the sac fly, RBI. 2 outs, and here comes Pops. Pops hits this one into left field. Jazz chasing it back. Makes the catch over the shoulder for number 3. So 4 runs across for Hexx in the top of the 5th. They're up 6. High Y coming up here in the bottom of the 5th. So it'll be Vino, J-Mo, and Jake. Here starting things off for high Y. Vino, of course, with the big 3 RBI double, in the 3rd inning. There's a strike from Moretti to Vino. Vino takes a ball just inside. Hits that one into left field, and that's going to be caught. Gave it a good ride, but right at the left fielder for out number 1, and here's J-Mo. Big triple and a grounder up the middle, ground out up the middle for JMO. Run scored as well. Quick strike from Moretti. JMO up the middle, right back to Jimmy. Jimmy with the easy throw to first for out number 2. Jake takes a strike. Hits that one off the hand of Moretti, hits it to nobody. Evans comes up with it, but not before Jake's over at first. So the high wise curse has been lifted. They hit one back at Moretti that he wasn't able to corral for the quick out. 2-out single for Jake. There's a strike. Hits that one over to third. Scahill with it, fires it across. Bang, bang, but he's got him. So 5-3 for out number 3, leaving Jake stranded. High Y unable to get anything back on that one after 5. Hexx with a 6-run lead. They're up 14-8. They're coming up. So Moretti, the leadoff hitter, leading things off here, hits it over to second. Jake knocks it down for out number 1, throws it to KJ. 4-3 for a quick first, and here comes Brian Evans. I believe I hear a raucous applause over on Twitch for the Brian Evans fan club. It's that one over the first base. That one foul just over the bag. Good call from the umpire, just over the orange bag. He's got the view right down the line from this vantage point. Looked the same. Just hooked it. Couple hard hit balls in a row there from Evans, though. Hits that one up the middle into center, down to a knee. As Huff makes the catch for out number 2. So a quick 2, Jordan Dean up right now. Ball off the plate. Hits that one over to second. Fielded cleanly. Quick wheels down the line for Dean. But Jake's able to get rid of it just quick enough to beat him over at first for out number 3. So that inning sandwiched with 4-3 outs. A quick 1-2-3 for High Y against Hexx after the top of the 6. High Y chasing 6. They're coming right up. So a quick 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 6th for high Y against Hexx. They're coming up with the top of the lineup right now. Jazz, Man, Travis, and KJ looking to make a dent in this 6-run deficit. Nice pitch there from Moretti. That one hit up the middle, gonna be close. He's out. Jordan Dean with a nice quick play after being erased on a bang play himself. Jazz is out 10-3. Here comes Man. Might have had a shot had he not had to peel his way back towards first base. That slight angle on the path may have been his downfall in that one. So the first out there, that one by Man hit high into left field just off your camera, straddling the line for out number 2. Much like the 4th, first 2 batters out. Travis Smith up to bat right now. Takes a strike. Moretti feeling it, just had to make sure that was a strike. Very well placed in that back corner of the zone. That one deep. Quick pitch there from Moretti. Just inside on the plate. Barely missed. Travis hits that one up the middle to Dean. Gets rid of it quickly once again. Low throw, but dug out for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 followed by a 1-2-3. A very quiet 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. Hexx up 6, leading 14-8. It'll be Tom, Allen, Rob, Higgins, Rice, and Scahill getting things started off here for Hexx in the 7th, looking to add to their lead. 6 runs looks like a lot, but you never know. In a game like this, things can change in a hurry. That one hit up the middle, just past the hand of Man. That's a leadoff single for Higgins. So Al Rice up to bat right now. Higgins on first. The pitch from Man, just off the plate, barely missed. That one to the right side. That's going to be in front of Cha-Cha. Gets it in to Travis. Runners on first and third as Higgins takes the extra base. That one rolled over to second off the foot of Jake, kicks it into the outfield. Al Rice heading to third. Maybe had a chance to get Scahill over at second, but that ball thrown back to the infield. So Higgins scores, Rice to third, Scahill to second, and here's Ben. That one hit into right field. Cha-Cha gets the ball in quickly. Scahill's going to hold it third. So 2 more runs across for Hexx here. Morris Greco up. Nobody out on the inning thus far. There's a strike. Strike 2. Hits that one just under the hand of Travis. Cha-Cha gets it in. Ben around third. He's going to hold it third. So Scahill in to score. Ben to third. Morris to first with an RBI single. And here's Mike Greco. Hits that one high into center field. Huff under, makes the catch. Ben tagging the throw into second. It's going to be close, but the ball not caught. So Morris over to second. Ben in to score. Another one on the mark for Hexx. They've got a 10-run lead now. First out of the inning, Mike Marola up. Comfortable lead for Hexx now. Marola hits that one up the middle. Right at Chris. Fires to K for out number 2. Now pops up with a runner on second. There's a ball. Pops hits that one foul to the left side, out of play. Pops hits that one just over the hands of Vino for a single. Big laugh on Pop's face, trying to get him at their own game. 2-out single there. Runners on first and third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Jimmy Moretti. Moretti hits that one in to left, just at the feet of Jazz, just past Jazz. Kicks into the outfield, pops around third. He's going to score. Moretti into second. So Brian Evans up right now. Hits that one just off the hands of Travis Smith, and he's going to have himself a single. That one hit up the middle into center. 1 run in. Evans coming around third. He's not stopping. He does stop. Slides just past third to slow down. So Evans at third. Moretti in. Another single. We move the book across. So now 21 runs here for Hexx. An explosion in this inning here in the top of the 7th. As you can see on your screen, that one hit again. Another run, 22, as Evans comes in to score. So Dean over to third. Higgins with the single. Al Rice stepping up once again. That one hit into left, lands just at the feet of Jazz. Jazz gets it in, too short. Another run on the board for Hexx. Right now, just putting it in play and advancing bases. They're just doing it sequentially. That one hit foul to the right side. Higgins at second, Rice at first. That one hit to the right side. Another single. Higgins is going to score. Rice at second. Cahill at first. I've run out of boxes to right in. Ben up to bat. Ben hits a high fly ball to right over to Cha-Cha. Under it. Makes the catch for out number 3. So 23 there for Hexx. Heading to the bottom of the 7th. High Y with a lot of work to do. So KJ getting things started here in the bottom of the 7th for High Y. Takes a strike. Nice pitch there from Moretti. Pull up the bracket for this tournament and our B bracket so I can get you all the information after this game so you can stick with us through the playoffs. KJ hits that one to the left side and foul. Hits that one right at Pops, makes the leap. Pops with the hops for out number 1, and here comes Chris. Hits that one over to Pops again, ranges to his right, sliding in the dirt off his back foot, puts everything on it for out number 2. Line out to the shortstop, ground out to the shortstop. Cha-Cha coming up, looking to probably keep it away from the shortstop on that one. Hits that one up the middle with it. Behind the back flip. Can't get him. Cha-cha around first into second. No throw. So single and then advances on the air. That one hit high into center. Marola under it. Marola makes the catch for out number 3. So an eventful back and forth game, but in the top of the 7th inning, Hexx putting the screws to high Y to advance in this one. So what's going to happen? We're not going to be doing the next game here tonight. There's one more. The winners of this game, the winners of the first game over on field 2, which was shooters, is going to play against 45s to determine who moves on. Our next set of games for this one, the championship final, is going to be on Wednesday, September 14th at 8:30 here on field 1. We'll be back here on Monday for our B bracket, which are the next half of teams. Of course, the A bracket, the top 8 of this league. So the B bracket will be the next 8. Those games will shake out Monday, September 12th. We'll be out here starting at 6:45 with Smackout and Pharaohs, followed by an 8 p.m. game between BTA and Brick. And then the championship game for the B bracket will also take place over on September 14th here at Field 1 at 7 o'clock. So it'll be Championship Wednesday, exactly 1 week from today. The B bracket at 7 o'clock, the A bracket at 8:30. But that's going to do it for us today for the playoffs. If you want to take a look at the seating format for this, you can head over to quickscores.com/Forest Park. All the information will be available to you there. But until next Monday, I'm Adam Cumby. Thank you for joining us here at the Park District of Forest Park for some 16-inch softball, the greatest game on dirt. We'll be back with you next Monday. Thanks.